Welcome traders to yet another stock analysis video. Today on my Twitter handle, just around 3 p.m. I had sent a tweet that Nifty IT seems to be starting a new rally, and I'll do a thorough analysis and post an educational video with a couple of stocks. So as promised, I'm sharing an educational video with all of you. And in this particular video, first I'll be analyzing the sectoral index of IT first, and after that I'll be sharing one or two stocks with all of you. All right, so this is just a view. This is not a call or a trade from my side, so kindly use your own trading systems, your own trading setups to make a better use of this view, and also keep a stop loss in your trades, because I always believe if you don't know how to keep stop losses, please stop trading. So always keep stop losses when you enter a trade, and you should know when to exit if the trade goes adverse. All right. So on my left hand side, I have the daily time frame chart, and on the right hand side, I have the monthly time frame chart, and this is the CNX IT. You can see this. And this particular indicator, if many of you don't know, this is a Donchian channel. Basically, I have a separate video of this particular trading indicator. It's a trend following indicator. I have a separate video for this particular indicator on my YouTube channel. I'll try to share a link about it, about the same, at the end of this video, so you can go and just watch it quickly. All right, so currently let me analyze the monthly time frame of CNX IT. First thing is visible that the CNX IT seems to be in an uptrend, and what we can see that the price has bounced from 23.6% Fibonacci retracement. Generally speaking, when the trend is exceptionally long, then the first support which comes into action is generally 23.6% Fibonacci retracement, and we have one candle which is hammer. This is not a very strong hammer considering the size of its wick, but nevertheless it is still a hammer. And then we have a bullish bell tool. So it's a decent looking monthly time frame chart. Now if I go on to the weekly time frame chart, what has happened over here, it seems that if I draw a Fibonacci extension, all right, if I connect these two highs and lows, then it is very, very clear that from 127.20% Fibonacci extension, the CNX IT has given a decent bounce back so far. And out of 10 bounce backs, I can say 3 to 4 bounce backs are exceptionally large. So is this the one which is happening right now? Is it going to be a very big bounce in the weekly time frame or not? Only time will tell. And in the daily chart, what is happening is we do have a decent trend line breakout in the RSI, which is a sign that bulls are in very good control. All right. So we can see we have a decent trend line breakout in RSI, and prices are closed. Prices have closed above this particular line of Donchian channel, which is a bullish sign, and the trend is up. The trend is currently up in the daily time frame chart, and prices are rising. If you see this particular level at 127.20% Fibonacci extension at 36,770, this level can act as a resistance, but I think once prices will start trading above this level and sustain, then we'll see higher levels coming up. Now it seems that since the IT index looks bullish, I would like to share two stocks with you. One is TCS. Obviously, in the weekly time frame chart, it seems very clear that the price has bounced back from its previous low. And this previous low is exactly at the level where last few highs were there. You can see 1, 2, and 3. And exactly from this level, I think in the October of 2021, we had a very good bounce back. And then now again at the same level. So this is a very strong support band. And even right now, TCS has been able to bounce back from here. And if we look at the daily time frame chart, again, if I join these 1 point and this 2 points in RSI, we do have a beautiful trend line breakout. And today is the first day when the big green candle has been able to close above this Donchian channel. So this is the first sign today that TCS is trying to start a new uptrend. But according to me, this particular level, 3809, all right, this level is going to work as a stiff resistance for this particular stock. So once I think we start seeing TCS closing above 3810 or 3820 for a couple of days, we'll see a very decent rally in this particular stock. And I'm not talking about a short-term rally. I'm talking about a positional rally for probably 1 month to even probably 3 to 4 months, which could be in a range of, you can say, 7% to anywhere between 7 to 20%, anywhere in between the stock could rally. So accordingly, as a trader, if you find this particular stock bullish in your own trading setup, in your own trading system, kindly keep a stop loss according to that. This is not a swing trade. This is not a short-term trade. I'm talking about a positional delivery-based trade where you will see a decent upside and you will also have to keep equivalent amount of stop loss on the downside as well, so you can allow the stock to move around. Just by keeping a very small stop is certainly not going to help you. And be very, very strict in your position sizing as well. Now, the second stock which I would like to share with you is Tech Mahindra. Now, Tech Mahindra is a stock which has retraced pretty nicely from the top. It has come down and it has been able to bounce from its 50% retracement in the weekly time frame chart. And we do have a cluster over here. If you are not able to see clearly, I'll just this is the cluster which I'm talking about. All right. So this entire cluster, okay, this entire cluster in the combination with this Fibonacci retracement of this 50% Fibonacci retracement, this acts as a very strong support for the price. And exactly at the same level, we have a hammer, we have a bullish bell toll. So overall, this setup looks pretty decent. And in the daily time frame charts, if you look, since last few days, we have started seeing decent green candles in the daily chart as well. And if you look at the RSI also, I think we are able to see a very good trend line breakout in RSI and prices are already moving higher. So according to me, there are two stocks. I think the first stock which ever started moving up in IT pack was Infosys. This was the first stock which started going higher at that point of time. All other stocks like TCS and Tech Mahindra were not participating. They were completely sideways. But I think since last 2-3 days, I was watching very, very carefully that slowly and steadily prices are going higher. So these were the two stocks which I would like to share with you. Again, this is not a view for short term. This is a positional view for maybe 1 to 3 months, maybe even 4 months, where if the view goes right, obviously the rally could span between 7 to 15%, maybe even 20%. So any trader who wants to make a good use of this view, use a decent amount of stop at your end and use your own proprietary trading system to trade this particular stock. I'm not sharing a call. This is just a view from my side to help you understand how a couple of stocks in IT might pan out in the next few months. All right. So I wish this particular educational video was helpful for all of you, and trade wisely. Thank you.